And Liam, I want to maybe talk to you about the importance of Hugo Lloris. We saw him win a World Cup last year with France. I have heard, or Richie, beg your pardon, I've heard people say that this guy, his peak was winning the World Cup, and he's kind of starting to dip down a bit. I don't know, is that fair?
Not a bad peak, in fairness.
Yeah, there you go.
He's a keeper that makes big saves and crucial saves, most notably actually the late penalty on Saturday. But he is increasingly prone to making silly errors of judgment and mistakes like this. This is the World Cup final, the biggest stage, and he does this. And it's not the only mistake he's made. He spoke about like a feeling of emptiness after the World Cup, and he struggled a little bit. Mistakes like this, gone completely AWOL earlier on in the Champions League against Barcelona. This is against PSV. Again, error of judgment, comes off his line, doesn't get near the ball, and rightly is sent off. He's had his difficulties in his personal life as well. He was done for drink driving earlier in the year. So off the field things aren't great, but on the field, again, he's capable of doing this. But he's increasingly a liability in this Tottenham team. Even in the Chelsea game recently, he was nutmegged at the near post. Himself and Trippier made a mess of the second goal. And he spoke earlier in the year, actually, of the need for Tottenham to cut out silly mistakes and the avoidable errors. And they haven't done that. He hasn't done that. So he'd be concerned. You know, there's some goal...
Is that harsh on him, Liam? Because he's the last line of defence, and when a goalkeeper makes a mistake, you know, we've seen all the great ones make mistakes, and when they do happen, it's a catastrophe. A goal is conceded.
Well, not half a dozen we haven't, Darren. You've seen the great ones make mistakes, but not half a dozen. There's a catalogue of errors there, and he has had a poor season. And maybe the fact that Richie mentioned there that he had that police charge didn't help him. He used to be a great sweeper. You know, balls, anything over the top. His judgment was very good coming off the line to clear the ball. But we saw on at least 2 or 3 occasions he actually got himself sent off where he's misjudging whether the ball's going to get to him first. And he has been the weak link in that Tottenham defence.
He's a very good shot stopper. I don't think he's ever controlled his box as well as he should have done for a top-class keeper.
Or you mean in the air, Didi? In the air,
when he comes, he's a good shot stopper, but for long balls, as you mentioned, and also for crosses. I think he's been a liability. What I want to see in a keeper, the most important thing for me, he doesn't need to be the best keeper in the world, he's got to be reliable. I don't think this guy is. And it may sound daft because he won the World Cup, but with that defence they've had, I can't think of one outstanding save he had to make in that whole tournament. You know, they had Kantin shielding their back four. They had the best defence, the full-backs. They were outstanding at the back, and they were clinically going forward. And obviously a great achievement as the captain, but I don't think he's ever been a top-class keeper. And if he had his peak at the World Cup and he deteriorated since, there might be an opportunity for Dortmund tonight.
Yeah, well, as Richie said, what a peak it was. But anyway, we'll see how he performs this evening.